Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jillian. I am a librarian who loves makeup, hence beautybrarian. And I did this fantastic look and I just wasn't ready to take it off. So I thought I would go through and talk about some of my favorite summer palettes. I think we're still technically in spring, but I live in Texas and it's hot. It's already hot. We had our 2 weeks of spring and now we are just being catapulted into summer. So I wanted to pull out some of my favorite summer palettes that I feel like I gravitate towards to more often than not. And spoiler alert, there's a theme to what I feel about summer and summer appropriate palettes. Also disclaimer, you can use any makeup at any time. Palettes do not have seasons. You know, wear what makes your heart happy and what you like to wear. Again, this is just what I gravitate towards summertime. And let's just dive right in. I have quite a few, and I'm just gonna like grab at random, no particular order. Because it's the first one does not mean it's the best one. Because it's the last one does not mean I saved the best for last. It just means that just happened to be the last one in the pile. So, without further ado, let's start with the first one. And it is a Pat McGrath palette, Mothership 5, which I don't know what that is, but it is this one. And this palette is just bronzy and beautiful. You can do some pretty basic looks, but impactful. And you can also do some pretty impressive stuff. Like this red right here is like a statement eye, and I feel like it just works in the summertime, you know? But this is a beautiful palette. I do also think this is a perfect fall palette, but I really like the bronzy colors in this palette, and I really like bronze and gold in the summertime. I really gravitate towards that. And perfect to follow that up with is the Natasha Denona Bronze palette. This is a perfect summer palette. I love this palette so much. It is warm toned, it is bronzy, it is gold. It has so much variety. You wouldn't think so, but you can make a lot of different looks with this, and they all capture that very bronzed goddess, summertime, beach. I love this palette. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Throwing it back to the OG. This was the re-release one, not the original Naked palette that I had, but when they re-released it, what, like 2 years ago already? But same thing, very neutral, and very basic, but bronzy. Like, Smog is my all-time like favorite. They need to sell that in a single. Do they sell that in a single? Let me know. Half Baked is a beautiful gold. All of these are just perfect summer date night looks. Like, I love this palette so much. I definitely don't use it enough. The formula's like not quite where it's at anymore. There's so many other eyeshadow palettes that have way better formulas to them, but like this color story is everything to me. I love it. Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude. Again, I think the shimmers are very impactful. This is more of that neutral, not quite cool toned, but for a little bit of variety, I really like this palette because it has those warmer tones in here, and the shimmers are just kind of something else. So like, I just feel like very summer work. This is what I would wear to work in the summertime. And it's beautiful. Maybe not the most conventional in terms of a summer palette, but I like it. Got those pinks in there. Pink can be very summery. Color Pop Off Melrose palette. What do you know? Pinky, neutrals, bronzies. This is a very fun shade. Also pairs very well with black lipstick. The browns are glorious, and it's kind of more of that neutral toned, not quite cool, not quite warm, but I think is just a very good understated palette to use in the summertime. The Black Magic Freedom from Woma Beauty. These are like date night, out on the town, shimmer shimmer looks. Like, I love the shade King, which is this kind of like blue green shifty color, and Pack is a beautiful orange, yellow, gold shifty, and this just screams summer to me. Maybe not quite the two end ones because they're a little bit cooler in tone, but these three shimmers and all of these mattes are just very summer to me, and it's a beautiful palette. Love, 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 love it. Copacetic Cosmetics Streamside palette, collab with Rocky Makeup, my good friend Lacey. Bright, colorful, fun. The yellow and the gold here are absolute perfection. The flakies are amazing, great topper shade. I also really love the silver. It leans a little more springy to me, but the yellow, these blues with the silver, very, very summer, very, very beachy. Lots and lots of fun. This is the Norvina Pro Pigment Palette Volume number 5, aka my perfect purple palette. Boom. I love purples, and I love how there's purples, pinks, and some neutrals in here, browns. Make beautiful looks, and you can't go wrong with a perfect purple palette. And the shimmers, again, are lots of fun, good pops of bright color. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Another Norvina palette is the Volume 3, and again, this is just like summer on steroids, all your neon moments that you need. This is the perfect palette for that. I think it's fun to do graphic looks with this. I'm trying to do more graphic liner looks, and that's like my goal for the summer. Maybe I'm not gonna wear this electric yellow, electric orange, or highlighter yellow at work, but it'd be cool to do fun graphic liner with it. So, such a fun summer palette. The Brew palette, which is a palette for all seasons, truly. But again, it's kind of got those warm toned neutrals. This bronze is everything to me. The gold shimmer is everything. You can make so many fun looks with this, and I just feel like it really complements summer, sunsets, things like that. Fall, winter, spring, summer. This palette is a year-round palette for me. And last but not least, pretty quick video, the ColourPop Limoncello. Similar, very similar actually to the Streamside Copacetic palette. It's got the yellows, it's got the blues, it's got a green, lots of fun pops of color to add some brightness to the summer. I have a lot of neutral, bronzy favorites, so these pops of colors, that neon palette, I think are just fantastic for the summertime. And that was it. That was rapid fire. These are my favorite palettes for the summer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 palettes. Can't go wrong. That's a lot of choices. How many weeks are summer? That's a palette a week, you know? Do you have any favorite palettes? What do you lean towards or gravitate to during the summer months when it's hot? What's your vibe? What's your aesthetic? I know it gets really hot here, so like kind of the last thing I want to do is wear this much makeup, but I do love like a good bronzy look and a pop of color, bright, fun. So yeah, what do you like? What are your favorite palettes? Let me know. And thanks for sticking around for this short and sweet video, and I will see you in the next one.